Kia ora. Alright, so we have got the ships done. I'm really stoked with the dry brush effect on the waves. Really kind of makes it feel like the ships are in motion. I've also made this nice little, what do we call it, the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean, something a little bit for the kids. You'll notice that the ships are in different colors, and the reason for that is I tried 3 different styles, took it to the kids to vote, and they all voted for each one individually, so that's why we got 3 different styles. So variety it is. I also went into working on the banks. Now I had a lot more difficulty with the banks, mainly because those raised details, like my brush really didn't enjoy doing them. And then when I spent the time on one, I looked at the clock and was like, this is going to take some time. You probably noticed on terracotta tiles there's some black that's from the original primer that came through because I started painting on it while it was still a little bit damp. I've kind of thought that this kind of gives it a nice weathered effect, so I'm okay with it as well, but overall I'm not too happy on the banks. Next thing that I'm moving on to, I've got a couple of things set up. Actually, these things, which are the marketplaces. I've still got to do the base coat, which is an Army Fanatic skeleton bone and an Army Speed Paint pallid bone airbrushed onto it. Then I want to move to these towers. And I can't remember what these things are called. Warehouses? And I can't remember what those things are called either. But effectively, what am I trying to do here? Like, I'm kind of trying to get similar color schemes, and I feel like I missed the boat when I did these ones beforehand, but these ones have roofs are kind of beige kind of cladding on the walls. This one's got a little bit of grey, but there's some similar colors here. So if I'm batching all of these and use the same paint across them, then maybe I'll get through it a little bit quicker. Because one thing that I'm learning is batches is quite a lot of work. Like, you're making a lot of effort and you're getting through these things, but then you've got to go through another one and another one and another one and another one. And my brain, I just want to move on to the next one. Like, I really enjoyed that with Marvel United. So somehow I need to make this a bit more enjoyable. And I guess, so what is enjoyable? Use the same colors. That sounds less enjoyable in a way, but I think it'll be slightly more efficient. Anyway, I've started the first priming. Next up is using this little buddy on the airbrush, and then at a 45-degree angle, and then a white at a 90-degree angle, and then painting from there. 150 plus miniatures for Castles of Burgundy. I wonder how long it's going to take for me to get through them. We'll see. We'll see how many shortcuts I take as well. But I'm learning a lot. I am still enjoying it. I love the way these ships come out. I think I may do some touch-ups on the banks later. Maybe I'll get a better brush that can do the sides. I'm just not quite 100% with it. I think I could do better. But at the same time, I want to move on to these. I want to move on to these. I want to move on to those. I want to move into those. Anyway, here's an update. Castles of Burgundy are getting worked on.